Good morning to all market participants, to all traders, and welcome to yet another The Markets in Waves video with your host Stavros, Tousios, Head of Investment Research at Orbex. Today we're going to have a quick analysis using, of course, our favorite Elliott waves on euro dollar, on NASDAQ, on gold, on natural gas, as well as Amazon. Without further ado, I want to get straight to it. As you well know, we cooled this low quite a few times and with quite different observations. But the two main scenarios were a triangle and a double three. Actually, that's a double zigzag, my mistake. What is really curious though is that I'm still not convinced we've had a low, because it would be a case, as we said, that this is a triangle and we are going up higher, or, which means that was indeed the reversal point, or it's a triple three, A, B, C, W, X, and Y, and this is a move on the upside. But lately, and due to the structure of the move of the waves from the low in here, we said that it could be a case that this turns into a triple zigzag, because I don't really like the move on the upside. The only way I see this moving higher is as if this is a leading diagonal. Yeah, we've had waves 1 and 2, and that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for wave 3 internally, so then 4 and 5. And then, of course, this would be minor 1, and then we get 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we'll go for fresh highs. Yeah. So if we look a little bit closer, guys, excuse me. If we go a little bit closer, we can see here the internal structure, right? And currently, we've had this correction over here. Yeah. So we've got 1 and 2, we've got 3, and it looks like to me this is going to be a running flat. A, B, C, D, and E. Yeah, it looks like a nice one anyway, right? Running flat. Yeah, let me just draw these levels over here. So it looks like to me, yeah, D up here, and we're gonna get an A, B, C. Once we get down there to around 180.70, we should be looking for prices to start moving higher, right? So in wave 3, we've got an internal move on the upside, but obviously, wave 3, where is it going, is the question. We need to get 1 and 2, first of all. It's going to be an extended wave 3, so we're going to get to at least 1618, and I will probably say closer to 2, okay, 1.20. Let's just keep the 161, just to make sure we're not really overly optimistic, yeah? So 119.86 for wave 3, which is down here. Excuse me, then we'll get the correction and then up. Now, though, we've got to assume that we've done 1 and we're going to get like 4 around here, which means we need to get to 618. So wave 3, in my opinion, yeah, is going to end anywhere between 119.51 and 119.86. Then you may ask, does it really fit with the range of the triangle rule guideline? Well, it doesn't on the far end, but it does on the close end, because the each triangle, we can take the range of the opening and use this particular range on the breakout level to have an estimate, a projection of where the wave 5 is going to take us. So for me, guys, 119.51 is the next level up. Of course, if we continue higher. In case we break lower, it means that this could be an A, B, and a C, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with no overlap over here, yeah? And we could get another move on the outside for wave 5. That is going to make that an expanding flat, which means in this scenario, guys, we're going to get prices going down to around 118.28. Okay, so that will be for euro dollar. I think there's quite a lot of information for euro dollar, so let's quickly move on NASDAQ. NASDAQ also moving on the upside. The difference here is that we've done wave 1 and 2, and we've done also wave 3, in my opinion, because over here, you see, Actually, we didn't have an overlap. I was under the impression we did, but we had over here. This looks like to me 1 and 2, which means potentially wave 3 is going to start now of wave 5. Then we're going to get 3, 4, and 5 for wave 3, then 4, and then 5. I'm looking at wave 3 to end around the 1437, and wave 5, the 1479, perhaps even go up to the 15K. Okay, now how we're going to go up from there is a case that we need to look at the short term. Okay, we've had a double top so far here, so this could be even 1 and 2 and 3, or it could be a case that this is an A, B, we're going to get a C, and that C could be a zigzag, could be a flat. If it's a zigzag, obviously we're going to move potentially lower to do a double 4 over here with a lower degree move, which is around the 1352. And the truth is that we do see a signal here on the RSI and on the MACD as well. So it could be a case, guys, that we are going to start correcting lower. Okay, and then of course that will be still part of the correction, yeah? So another move on the upside would be expected. Now gold still does its thing and remains bullish though, yeah, because we've had here an internal structure and we completed now, it looks at least like to me wave 1. This is wave A, and this to me is wave B. And it looks like if we take into consideration how this develops on the downside, this is likely to be an ending diagonal, so it will be probably an ABC with its diagonal in C, and we would be looking for prices to go to at least below the 1730. So that's like $7, $5 away from where we are, because it doesn't look like this move ended. Okay, if it's ended, it means that, and let's go closer, we've got an A, B, and a C, and then this is wave 1, and then we are getting wave 2 now, which means we're not gonna go below the like 1732 or so, and we're gonna start moving higher prior to the original scenario. And finally, and don't forget that it could be as well a case where this is an A, B, and a C or something like this, and it means that you know, this is going to be wave 4 down here, and then we're going to expect another move on the downside. But for this, let's get a break of the 1718 first, and then we can start reconsidering how we are going to what sort of new structures we get. We need to observe the markets as they move to make conclusions, more rigid conclusions. Natural gas, not much difference here. We're looking at this to move lower. We also said as an alternative scenario that could be a case where this tends like to be an ABC. I mean, it could really be like to be a triangle. It can end up like a triangle as well in this scenario. But in either case, for now, we are going for a flat. This is A, this is B, and this looks like it's going to be a C. Okay, so this C is looking like it's going to be an ending rather than anything else, right? But this is because we are really looking like we are corrective over here. So I'm expecting another leg up to the 2.64. When we have flats, guys, we need to take the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement of the full move in order to consider that it's a flat. Anything above 78.6 makes it a flat. That's both for waves B and C, right? So wave B, C of 4, yeah. If we turn that relationship around 78.6 around the 22.40 or so, so to the 23.6 usually works well. So I'll be expecting price to go up there since we get a nice signal also on the RSI and MACD, and from there I'll be looking for prices to move lower. We can get up to 269, it's no problem at all, but it would be a different scenario. I don't think we're going to extend much to a different pattern over here because wave 2 lasted only a few days. Over here, you know, like a week, a couple of weeks, it's really extending as well. It's sort of duration in time compared to wave 2, so I wouldn't really go deeper than that. Amazon, we've had wave 3 done and 4, finally. An A, B, and a C here with a B triangle, yeah, and we've had waves 1 and 2 done. That looks to me impulsive, and it looks like it's going to be an extended wave 3, right? Which means, let's get that. Okay, we've got the outer Fibonacci, which is, excuse me, which is where prices could be heading in the medium to long term. But over here, let's have a quick look. And I think if 3 is going to be extended, we're going to get to at least 2, perhaps even 261. So if we look at the longer term, we are getting to 38, 40, and then 4K as well. Yeah, this is where wave 3 could end, and then we could get wave 5 to around the 48K if we do the 100 Fibonacci extension of waves 3 and 4 in the red. Yeah. Now the 61.8 Fibonacci is of 3 and 4 is around the 4K. It could be a case indeed that this is 1, 2, we're going to get 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to end around here. Because the extension for wave 3, as we look at it as we speak, and also in the shorter term, as you can also see, takes us to around, yeah, let's do it one more time, around the 32. That's the wave 1 done. So we need to go for the 161. Yeah. 34.86, at least where wave 3 is expected to end. But because we're not above the previous high over here, guys, I would be more interested to see that turn some sort of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. So wave 3 to break the internal wave 3, right? To break the previous high in order to consider this as the last and final move on the upside in wave 5. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. In case you do have any questions, leave your comment on our section, on our YouTube section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, and we will speak again tomorrow.